All right, guys, well, I showed you these plants a bit ago, and today I'm going to finally get them potted up. So what I'm doing is I have all like neutral colored pots here. So I've got like a beige, kind of a cream color, a kind of a light brown. I've got kind of a brown, kind of a, oh, it's kind of a purpley, and then a red. So I tried to gather up most of my neutral pots that were empty. I'm saving all my kind of blue and turquoise kind of colored ones for my backyard. There's my blower. But I want to get some warm colors in the front of my landscape this year. This is my goal. So I have all these to plant up, and then I got just a few more today. Here, I'll take you around here and show you. I wanted some trailers, some things that would trail. So I got a few things that would like hang over the edge. So what I want to do is get all those pots potted up with all of this gorgeousness and create sort of a summer or kind of a new kind of landscape for my front area of my house, because my tulips are all done. I do have some snapdragons I think I'm going to pop in there too, which will be a really pretty like dark purple. And then check out these, you guys. I'm like having a love affair with geraniums right now, but look at that. It's not gorgeous. I overwintered these two and they are just popping. They are making their heads off. Also, my sedum over here is blooming. It looks really pretty. So I even have some extra sedum that I can use in these planters that I'm doing if I choose to. I have some sedum that I could use as trailers as well. So anyway, that's what I'm doing today. I'm gonna try to get some of this potted up. So here we go. Oh yeah, and I also got these. You guys, I've overbought. Let's face it, I've overbought. But look at these Coleus. Look at these dark, moody colors. I just love it. Now these ones I kind of press the easy button. These are ones where, you know, it's like a combination one, confetti garden. And these are at my local Fred Meyer, or what's called Kroger, I think, for most of the areas of the world. But anyway, they have mixed. Here's another one. Here's the other one I got. So this one's pretty much the same combo, I think. And then I did get two cool colors. So in my backyard, I want to stick with all like kind of purples and cool colors. And then in my front yard, I'm going to be doing all warm, hot colors. That's kind of my plan anyway. So we'll see how this goes. So I bought these a couple days ago and they were in my greenhouse and I think they got too hot. So I am just going to clip off some of this dead, and I think that they're going to be okay. I think that they'll recover, I'm hoping. Maybe I might top this part right here. I'll show you the other ones. The other one's kind of in worse shape. So I don't know what happened, if they just got too hot. I mean, they are pretty root bound in here. I mean, that's a pretty small pot for such a big plant. So anyway, I'm going to try to groom these up, and I'm not going to get rid of them because I think they're still going to be fine, but they don't look the best right now. next up is this one. I think, let's see what I'm gonna do here. I really love these. So these are Carmen Burgundy Dianthus. Really dark foliage and dark flowers. And I can reuse Dianthus. It's a perennial for me here, so I can reuse this in my garden beds when I'm done with it in the container. So that's appealing. Ooh, look at this. This has been in here a minute. Break up the root habit a bit. Again, I'm going for mixed containers. I mean, I could just stick that right in the middle and call it a day, but I'm trying to do some mixed containers today. Oh, that might look nice. I have these red salvia. It's kind of a different red. I don't know about that. I do like this. I have kind of this sweet potato vine, black lace leaf. It's basically a kind of a sweet potato vine. I think I'm going to use that. Kind of as a spiller. So okay, one more thing here. It's not doing it for me. Let me look and see what else I have. I've got a couple other things here. This is basically like creeping Jeni, I think they call it. Not sure about that color combo. This one's more orange. This is a zonal geranium. I think they call it central geranium. Ooh, I kind of like that. Although I like the play on these together with that green, so I might save those for something else. I kind of like those three together. So maybe I will do this one. I mean, I am going for hot, warm colors, right? So why not? Let's do it. This is a Namid Red Yellow Eye. Namid? N-A-M-I-D. Sounds like Namid to me. Stick this one in there with that dark red. Ooh, that is kind of cool. Okay, I'm kind of here for it. I feel like there's a weed in here or something. What is this? I don't think that belongs in here. Cool, okay, so I'm gonna backfill this one. I might need to go grab some more dirt. You know, it's really fun like starting seeds and all that, but it's also fun to just go to the nursery and get like instant color and texture in a pot. Like there is something about that that's pretty satisfying. So even though I have lots of seedlings, just wanted some color today. I just wanted some potted up multi-dimensional pots. And good thing I bought some more soil, because now I need more soil. So I'm gonna go get that going. But yeah, there it is. I think that looks really pretty. And these do so good. If you just keep deadheading them, these Dianthus, they'll just keep going and going. Oops, I didn't mean to deadhead that one, I guess. But they'll just keep going and going. Yeah, that's kind of fun. It's pretty fiery. Okay, so next up I've got these 3 pots, and kind of looking at what I have left here. And I want to kind of gauge what I have left. My hands or my gloves are all wet, but I want to gauge what I have left compared to the pot size. So for instance, this one's a really tall pot, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and use these taller plants in there to create some height. And then, you know, this one's really shallow and wide, so I think I'm gonna use, you know, some more of the trailing or kind of the creeping plants for this one. So, I mean, I do want to have kind of, you know, I always say the thriller, spiller, filler, but I also want to think about like what's going to look good in the different pots. So I have more of the Sun Patience. I do have one more of these guys. And then I have those tall, I keep wanting to call them salvia. Yeah, they are salvia. The red salvia. So I think I'm going to try to do some of that salvia in there, and I don't know, just play around with more kind of design here and composition of these. So here we go. First up, dirt. Lots and lots of dirt. Oh, I also have these Lantana I want to use. So these will not overwinter for me, but I can overwinter them in the greenhouse and they'll come back for me. Well, they can. Sometimes they get aphids, but so I want to kind of use these in a pot rather than in the ground, because then it'll be easier for me to save them next year. And this pot is seriously filthy, but just kind of do that. I'll wipe it off better later. And I'm just working in my greenhouse today. It's rainy. I'm sitting down, looking at pretty plants. It's very pleasant. I don't know if you can hear the rain, but thinking about these summer containers. I guess we could call them like, I don't know, we could call them like late spring containers, but I'm hoping they will last through the summer. And I'm realizing a lot of this kind of looks like fall color scheme, which wasn't really my intention, but hopefully that won't be the case once it's outside and once it's sunny. Also, I was thinking about, you know, having my 4th of July decorations, you know, the red, white, and blue, and kind of, I don't have any blue necessarily, but I do have a lot of red going on. So hopefully that'll look nice when I put out my, you know, 4th of July decor out in my front. And my goal is to just create kind of like this menagerie of potted plants on either side of my doorstep. So all different warm colors, all different mixtures. That way when people, you know, walk up to my house, they just really are like, wow, look at all this. That's the goal anyway. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start with one of these Lantana right in the middle. This big one, because I really want to do these in pots. And they're gorgeous, and they bloom all summer. So we're gonna give you first place here, darling. First pick. There we go. And I'm gonna flank him with some of this red hot and salty. The best name for a salvia ever. That's how I feel on some days. It's red hot and salty. I think I'm gonna put another one of those in there. Like that. I kind of feel like I should have 3. Odd numbers are always good in design, whether it's a planter or a painting or whatever it is that you're creating. That's looking good. And then I'm just gonna fill in with, look nice here. I have 2 of those. I do have more salvia. Got 1 more of these. I think I'm gonna pop one of these in here. I don't want it to start looking like too perfectly symmetrical here, so let's break up the symmetry a little bit. This guy's got like blue petals falling from somewhere in there. Okay. I want to leave a little bit of room for growth here, so see those blue petals? What are those from? Back here. I think I'm just going to use some more of that sedum. No, some of it's some that I propagated, but it does provide like that pop of kind of limey green, and this kind of needs a spiller situation. So let's see, what kind of clumps do I have here? Gotta love a good clumping sedum. Yeah, that's gonna be good. And even if you're not sure if the roots are gonna go, like, they'll go, usually. Put these down in. I'm gonna do a water-soluble fertilizer. I'm gonna water everybody in just like regular today, but then the next time I water, I'm gonna do the fertilizer. sedum arm wanting to pop out. Let's shove it back down in there. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Like I said, I want to leave room for stuff to fill in. Okay. I think I'm going to do one little spot here. All play together nicely. Cool. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. And if part of your sedums break off, just tuck them back down in there. Chances are they'll reroot anyway. Okay, cool. All right, so now I'm going to move on to this shallow one. And I'm going to do some of this more shallow stuff. Some of the creeping jeni. Kind of angle things out in the container. I'm going to do this geranium. Kind of like him. I feel like I need a little height. Burgundy dianthus. Ooh, it's a little mildewy there in the rooting section, roots area. Oh, I still need 5. You want that odd number? Yeah. There we go. Perfect. I hope that you guys can see this okay. I have my camera like up in this weird angle up above, so just trying something different, but I wanted you to really be able to see the plants, because I know when I watch gardening videos, sometimes I'm like, just stop talking and show me the plants. Do you guys ever feel that way? Do you watch other gardening videos? If you're gonna talk to me, at least show me the plants. So, there we go. Yes, 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 yes. Still not sure about soil levels. You know, sometimes I water them in once and then I kind of check and I add more soil if needed. But I also don't want to have the soil running all over my patio, so that looks pretty good. Sometimes I'll give them a little shake too. That helps settle everybody. Ooh, that's pretty. I like the way that looks. Okay. This guy is the smallest guy. And this is the one that's kind of like, it's a little bit purpley, but I think it'll go well enough. All right, I've got some of those. I've got some of these. I could just pop one and just do a solo, or I could do this Lantana. Let's see, I've got 2 of those. I think I'm gonna save the begonia for something else. I'm gonna put this Lantana in. And then maybe just tuck some sedum around it, because I have plenty of that. Well, kind of. I used some, I guess, but I have enough. Oops, but I don't have enough of this room because I filled this too. And I'm totally making a mess in the greenhouse, but that's okay. I can clean it up there. Okay, so yeah, I have a little bit of sedum left. I don't even know if it needs it, to be honest. I don't know. Everybody else is kind of a mixed bag, but I guess I'll throw it in there. Might as well, and I can use it up. A little bit more of it over here, see if it's rooted. This was some of the stuff I propagated. And I just kind of threw it in. I didn't like plant it nicely. But it might work. I don't know. What do you guys think? don't think I'm liking it, honestly. I think I'm gonna throw it out. It's not doing it for me. I think I just want to do one. I think I'm just gonna do one in this guy. It's gonna fill out and be nice, and it doesn't need all that other junk. Okay, now I'm gonna get these ones watered in. Okay, so I have these two hanging baskets. I intended them to go in my backyard, but at this point, my backyard ones are full, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and put them in the front. So I'm going with that same color scheme I've been talking about. I love these. These are from Amazon, and I've been waiting to get them potted up since Christmas. I got these for Christmas from my amazing sister-in-law, so thank you, sister-in-law. I'll get this tape off here. And then I think it has a little, what does it have in here? It has like a little thing where you can, does it have a thing? Oh, that's just where you can take off the tray. So I'm not going to take off the tray. So I'm just going to go ahead and get these potted up. And for these, like I said, I'm hitting the easy button. And I got those mixed ones. So it's those, these ones here. And they have some petunias in them and some cabricoa. I think that's what cabricoa, I'm not sure. And I think there's some lantana in there, or maybe that's the purple ones. No, that's the purple ones. So these ones are just, I think they're just, oh, let's see if it says. Let's see if it tells us. Let's see, just, nope, just says it grows in a Calypso. That's what they're calling this blend, Calypso. I can deal with that. So I'm just gonna pop these in these two hanging baskets, and that's gonna be able to flank my front door. And then I have two begonias left, and I think I'm gonna put these in the ground. I think. So I'm gonna save those for now. But let's go ahead, I'm gonna get these last two potted up. And then I think that'll be it for this day of gardening. Or gardening, as I like to call it. All right, going out to rain, and oh, I mean, come on. Maybe it looks a little like fall, but you know what? I love it. I love it so much. I love these warm colors. This one will be blooming soon, hopefully. And right now everybody's getting rained in pretty well to the hanging baskets. And again, not everyone's blooming yet, but once these fill in, I think they're going to be really beautiful. So stay tuned to my channel, and I will show you how I present these in my front yard on a day where it's not pouring rain. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.